Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Milko here, and I'm pretty sure right now it's maintenance. So what's gonna come after maintenance? Yes, there are two things that are gonna come after maintenance. The first one is gonna be the Grand Quest X3 if I'm not wrong. I'll just check it here just to be sure. Okay, here it is. So yep, it's going to be a Grand Quest X3, Crossing the Abyss. I'm not really sure what you're gonna get from this Grand Quest, but I'm really happy that Global finally got its own Grand Quest again, which is I think what we really need right now. A lot more global exclusive contents, just like Grand Quest and Trials and other things that they can make. So yes, I really wanted this kind of thing to be around much more often than now. So yes, this is a good start, and I really hope this one's gonna be really fun and challenging to do. And what is the next thing to come after maintenance? Yes, we're gonna get one new Galardhon unit, which is the last one, which is the dark one. This is gonna be the one. So okay, that's the unit on the top there, right at the most top. Hellborne Honeypot Luina. I kind of hated the name here because it kind of reminds me of someone that I don't really want to remember, but okay, this is the last Galardhon unit, the dark one. Let's see what she can do for us here in Global. Hopefully she's gonna be really good to have. Okay, name Hellborne Honeypot Luina. I'm not really sure if this one's actually a friend of Winnie the Pooh, but I'm pretty sure she's not. Element is dark, of course. Yes, nice. Omni, cost 50, who cares? Stats, okay, I don't really care about the stats anymore, the type I mean. Hopefully if we are gonna summon tonight on this unit, hopefully I'll get any type besides Oracle. Well, that's about it. Number of normal attacks is 10 with 5 BC per hit, and that is pretty good. That's gonna give you a lot of BCs, especially if you add a double attack sphere and plus normal attack amount buff. This is gonna give you guys a lot of BCs. So okay, normal hits pretty much okay. What about the leader skill? Mind Scarring Goddess. So do not keep this girl as your girlfriend, because she's gonna put a lot of injuries in your brain, so keep away from girls like this. Okay, about the leader skill, 60% boost to max HP. Okay, just the HP for now, but 60% is pretty big, it's pretty good. And 80% boost to attack and recovery when HP is over 50%. Where is the defense? Where's the defense? We really need defense when it comes to leader skill most of the time, but if it is going to be some leader that will give you a lot of damage, then defense is not really needed. But this one, I think this one is lacking the defense. However, she will give you a damage reduction for 20% for one turn when you get below 50% HP, and I think this is really good. So it works kind of like Ilm, and it will always trigger when you get below 50% HP, so this is okay. And damage taken may restore HP, so you will restore 25% of the damage you take, and then it has a chance on proccing by 25%. Lately, all of the contents in this game, it requires you to have this buff, so I guess this last buff on the leader skill is actually pretty useful. So overall on the leader skill, I think it's pretty useful. All of them are good, besides one thing, it lacks defense. And let's move up to the Brave Burst. Winking Vienna Gambit. Not really sure what that means. So alright, the BC requirement is 30 BC, which is really high for a Brave Burst. Not really fond of things like this. And then max BC generated is only 16 BC, half of what she needs. But mostly nowadays it doesn't really matter. So okay, 16 powerful dark AoE on a 420% BB attack modifier. That's pretty high for a BB. And then damage taken may again restores HP. This time it will restore at a 20% chance of proccing, and then 20 to 25% of the damage you take. So okay, if you combine this with the leader skill, then that is going to be a lot of heals. So it's pretty good if you put this girl as lead or similar kind of leads. And then considerably boost OD gauge fill rate by 30%. I never really like OD gauge fill rate. I really like the instant OD gauge rather than this one. So I don't like this one. And then remove all status ailments plus negates it for 3 turns. So okay, this girl is kind of a heal buffer plus a status ailments unit so far. So what about these super brave first? Let's check it out now. Smiling Sicilian defense. So Godfather, yes, this girl, does this girl come from Sicily? So yeah, it's the family of, what's his name again? Don Corleone. So yeah, hopefully this girl actually has a relation to that family. That's gonna be really cool. So okay, BC requirement 32 BC, again really high for a super brave burst, and then the BC generated is only 19. Of course, it's a 19 hit powerful dark attack AoE with a 620% BB attack modifier, which is pretty high for a super brave burst. And then heal, okay, instant direct burst heal, so this is good. Plus, okay, now she has a OD gauge instant fill at 8%, which is really useful for a lot of things, especially trials. And then boost attack and recovery by 170. Okay, she still lacks that defense thing, but I don't really think that it's gonna be a problem since we have a lot of defense buffers in this game right now. So yes, we can just mix and match the squad to get all the buffs you need. And then a DOT at turns end for 2 turns, which is going to be 500% of your attack amount or something like that. So yep, it's pretty cool, but I don't really like DOT most of the time unless it's for Colosseum. So okay, so far Brave Burst and Super Brave Burst, this chick's gonna be some kind of a healer with a direct heal of course, and then a OD gauge fill instantly, attack recovery buffer, and a DOT effect. So far pretty standard if I may say. Okay, before I say something else, let's check out the UBB. Blackmire Deemer's Ecstasy. Ecstasy, yay! Well, I'm not really feeling ecstasy right now, but so far because Brave Burst and Super Brave Burst is kind of meh, but now Ultimate Brave Burst. BC requirement is at 32 BC, it will generate 25 BC this time, okay, not bad. And it's going to be a 25 hit combo dark attack, massive. Did I just said that 3 times? 1800% BB attack modifier, which is pretty okay for a Ultimate Brave Burst. Fully restores HP for 3 turns, okay, not bad. Enormously boosts OD gauge fill rate at 300% for 3 turns. Don't really like this one as well. Enormously boosts attack and recovery by 400%. No defense. And alright, the only part I like from the UBB is the last part, which is the adds high probability of resistance against 1 KO attack at 80%, which is what we really need more in this game. I can only remember a few units that have this same kind of UBB, like Holia, Gabriela, and who else, I'm not really sure. Anytime I wanted to bring a unit with this kind of UBB, I don't really find much variation. So now we have one more, which is pretty good. Okay, that's it about the UBB. I think it's pretty okay since we need that kind of thing, more of it. And now let's check out the extra skill. Web of Shattered Deceptions, Decepticons. Roll out. Considerably boost defense relative to how low remaining HP is. So the lower your HP is, it's the boost will be maximum at 100%, which is kind of like Hadron. Pretty good, but I don't think this is useful for now. And restores HP each turn, HOT effect for herself. So extra skills kinda meh as well, if I may say. Okay, I have nothing much to say about the extra skill. Now let's check out the enhancement. Okay, let's see them all first and then say something about this unit. So okay, the first one, I kinda like it, 30% boost to all parameters. The second one, okay, this chick does not have any defense at all in her skill sets. Attack recovery boost 50% with BB gauge is over 50%. Alright, I'm not really a big fan of this one. Boost BB attack by 50%. Okay, not really that bad, but really not that important as well. And then considerably boost BB gauge each turn for herself at 4 BC, which is, I think, kinda okay as well, but not so much. The next one, I really like this one, negates all status ailments, because every unit, I think in my opinion, every unit that has that cure status ailments plus negates status ailments needs to have this kind of enhancements or extra skill. So negates all status ailments. I will probably take this one. Enhances BB damage taken may slightly restores HP by 5%. So in total, oh, I mean, the effect will be added with a 5% more, and the success rate is going to be 10% more. I think this is useful because the last Grand Quest or Trial, you really need this kind of buff. So yeah, if the success rate is higher, then this is going to be really helpful for your conquering the content in this game. So okay, that one I kind of like it. And then attack recovery boost added with 20% more. So in total, the attack and recovery buff is going to be at 190. Not really that important, in my opinion. And the one before the last one, considerable attack, defense, recovery. Finally, some defense buff. But this one only at 100%, and it's only for dark types only for 3 turns. So I really think that if you pair this girl in a squad with units like Neferet and Mono Dark in the squad, it's going to be pretty good. And you can easily get the defense buff from other dark units. The conversion type. And the last one, it will add a instant BB gauge fill on BB and SBB by 8 BC. I think this is one of the most important enhancements that she can offer. So yeah, overall this unit I think pretty good, but not really so OP or a game changer, but overall she's pretty fine. And before we go into conclusions, I will show you guys some of the recommended builds. I think it's good for this unit, so here it is. So okay, this is how the unit looks actually. I really kind of like how she looks. However, if I may say something about this unit, there are 2 things, I think 3 things that are good about this unit. So first of all, the leader skill. Even though it's lacking defense on the leader skill, but a lot of other things that she offers on her leader skill is actually pretty good, especially the damage reduction. And the second thing useful about her is actually the UBB, because it offers you a angel idol effect at a really high rate, which is 80%. And I really do think that we need more units like this on the UBB. And the third thing I like about this unit, well, it's not actually the third because it has a lot of things in it. So it's maybe 3rd, 4th, and 5th. She has cure status ailments, null status ailments, and then heal, direct heal. However, if there are some things that I don't really like about this unit, so okay, leader skill, it's lacking defense. BB and SBB, it's also lacking defense. And then the enhancements does not really offer a lot of tools in this game. There are no useful buffs, not a lot of useful buffs that she can offer in your squad. It is situational because the added attack, defense, recovery buff is only for dark units. And I am kind of surprised that she doesn't have any kind of angel idol effect on the enhancements. and the recently really popular breaking attack limit at 130k. I really was hoping that she's gonna have that in her enhancement, but no, there are nothing like that at all. But if we see the total package from this unit, she has damage reduction, and then cure status, null status, direct heal, and chance to heal while being attacked, which is, if you take the enhancements, it's going to be a really high proc rate, which is really good. And maybe I can close my eyes on all the other buffs because I can still bring other units to fill in that spot. So I think she's good, but not really important or vital in your squad. However, if you really need that UBB on the Angel Idol and you don't have Gabriela or Holia, you can also try for this one because it will be helpful and useful for a lot of things in this game. So I think that's all about my conclusion. I really hope the server is gonna come up really soon and I will play again and maybe do some summons with Ushi or myself. Let's see what happens tonight. And hopefully the new Grand Quest is gonna be really challenging and fun to do. So when it comes up, I'll see you guys again. Thank you for watching for now, and if you haven't subscribed, this is a good time to subscribe. Just press that button over here and join the fun. And I guess that's all, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.